If you lack communication skills or wish to inspire and lead others, then these tips will be essential for your success. These secrets are within reach if you can master the art of effectively communicating with other people. After watching this video, you will learn how to make other people like and admire you. Your temporary encounters with other people will have a forever lasting impact on the impression that you have on them. You will learn how to be able to open up and connect to people on a spiritual level in which you can create deeper rooted friendships. The first thing that you have to understand is that people are motivated by self-interest. Everybody is in their own movie in which they are the star of the movie. So it is no question as to why people are more interested about themselves. So if you want to be interesting to them, you have to be interested in them. One way that you can accomplish this is to speak in terms of the other person's interests. Dale Carnegie once said, "You can close more business in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you." Let me tell you one example of how you cannot speak in terms of the other person's interests. Let's say your friend comes up to you and tells you that the other day he came home and found out that his dog had just passed away. Instinctively, you want to relate to him, so then you change the subject to when you were 8 years old and how your fish has died. Your friend starts to think, "Wait, my dog just died and now he's blabbering about his goldfish?" Your friend starts to feel unheard and think that you don't even care about his sadness in the moment, especially since his companion had just passed away. Unknowingly, since you change this topic to something about you, you take away what could have been a chance to get closer to your friend and help him out, but rather, the opposite effect happens and you end up pushing him away from you. What you should have done is listen to what he had to say and talk to him about how he felt in the moment, and suffer with him about the loss of his dog. And I don't mean half-heartedly pretend that you cared about him. Be genuinely interested in what he had to say. Don't just half-heartedly listen while also thinking about what you're going to say next. It is one thing to listen and only hear certain details, but it is another thing to listen very attentively with all of your focus. There is one reason why we have 2 ears versus only 1 mouth. Hit on the person's interest and get them to talk about themselves, then they will view you as an amazing conversationalist. Ask intriguing questions about hobbies, passions, dreams, and then expand on their likes, and see what is fascinating about the character in their movie. Be curious like a monkey named George, and then you start to ask more and more questions to expand on subtopics onto a deeper level. They might also say something that you don't know about, in which you can learn from the experience and become a little bit smarter than you were before the conversation. I remember I had no friends when I transferred to a different high school in my freshman year. I spoke to one of the first classmates that I met in my computer's applications class. We talked a little bit about why I just transferred, and then I asked him, "What do you do for fun?" He replied, "On my free time, I love to play League of Legends." And I thought to myself, wow, this is great because I love to play it too. And then we talked for a whole hour about the game. I ended up leaving class with not only a new friend, but also a business partner, because I had discovered he had connections to various headphones and earphone suppliers. People prefer good listeners versus good talkers, so don't be more concerned with what you plan to say, but rather more concerned with what the other person is currently saying. Instead of just partially listening to stuff that you wish to hear, be interested in everything that they have to say, then dive deeper in all the details of their topics of interest. If it is not so easy to do, then view them as the president or the most important person in the world. You can get really close to a person if you follow this principle, and it will lead you to long-term friendships or even amazing career opportunities. People will not even be aware that you possess these underlying superhero powers. I hope you gain a lot of value from this video, so please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.